Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a new video. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today we're going to talk about these two guys, the Ruroc Shockwave and the Cardo Freecom. Which one is better? Which one will I use? Stay tuned and let's roll the intro and let's go. Before you do anything else, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe, and play ding dong ditch with the bell and everything. Thanks. All right, guys. Let's start with the Cardo. This one I've had on my other helmet for about a year or so. So let's go over some of the pros and cons with this one. First of all, got a little cheat sheet here. The maneuverability is really good. It's really simple. You have this like a jog dial here. That's also function as a button. You have big clickable buttons all around the units. So they make a pretty tactile sound, and it's very easy to use while riding, even with gloves on. So that's a huge plus. It's very easy to maneuver. The second thing, it's fairly easy to install. I'm sure you can find lots of videos around the internet with that. And yeah, so that's a good thing. It's easy to install. Just route it's a lot of wires though, but that's another thing. Third, it fits pretty much any helmet on the market, which means that you can basically move this unit from helmet to helmet should you get another helmet and you want to have this on the helmet. So that's a plus as well. The fourth thing that is, I mean, of course, the basic of the Cardo is that you can connect it to other riders. If you do a lot of group rides, that's key to be able to talk to the other riders, and just So yeah, that's one thing. Connect to other riders. So, and of course it has very good audio quality. I have the Freecom 4 Plus, which comes with the JBL speakers, and they produce pretty good sound quality, both in terms of music and when you're having a phone call. So that's really good. What else is good with it? It does connect with multiple devices, meaning that you can have basically two phones and one GPS connected at the same time to this unit, and that's a huge plus. Actually, I have two phones. I have one personal phone and one work phone, so I have connected them both. So that's pretty good actually. When you're out riding, you can take calls from either phone. So that's a huge thing, I think. And one of the big things for me, what I think is good, is that it has an active microphone with natural voice recognition, meaning that you can say a command like, hey, voice assistant, and you can actually like make a phone call, send a text message, or do whatever you do with your assistant. So those are the things that are definitely a plus with the Cardo. It's very easy to maneuver. It's fairly easy to install. It fits most helmets, meaning you can move it around to other helmets. You can connect to other riders. Really helpful if you do a lot of group rides. Audio quality is good. The regular Freecom 4 does not come with the JBL speakers, so I don't know the sound of those, but with JBL, they're fairly good. You can connect to multiple Bluetooth devices, meaning two phones and a GPS if you have one of those. and of course active microphone with natural voice recognition. So those are the pros in my opinion. I'm sure you have other things on your list. So what's not so great about it? Well, it does stick out from the helmet, not much, but a little bit. So it does, you know, create some wind resistance. So that's, I mean, I know the majority of the Bluetooth devices for your helmet does that. You can stick it in the back and it doesn't create as much resistance, but I keep it on the side. It's designed that way. I've talked about this before. I'm not sure if it's my specific unit, but I had two since I had one replaced, and I do have some connectivity issues. So it keeps like losing Bluetooth connection. Like I get this voice saying phone connected, phone disconnected, phone connected, phone disconnected. And it can keep doing like that for some time, and it's a little bit annoying. So I'm not sure if it's just me who had bad luck, but so that's a minus, definitely. It does cost a little bit. I think this one was about, I think like 300 euros or something. So it's not cheap. So that's something to consider. So it does take up a little bit of space on your helmet. Mine loses connectivity sometimes, not always, but sometimes, and it's a little bit pricey. So, moving on from the Cardo to the Atlas Shockwave. The number one thing with this Shockwave, you can see it's the size. This is the Cardo and this is the Shockwave. So, you know, it's taller, but it's a fairly low profile. But the thing with this, it does fit directly inside your Atlas 3.0. This is the new version, the Atlas 3.0 helmet. So it basically slides in and you get zero profile on your helmet. So it's fully integrated, and you just connect these two. Those cables are already inside the helmet, and basically you're good to go. All you need to do is attach the speakers, of course, inside the helmet, but all the wires are pre-installed in the helmet, meaning you only have to plug in two connectors and you're done. So that's super convenient. It's very easy to install, takes just a couple of minutes, and you don't have to worry about hiding a lot of wires. There are some wires, yes, but not nearly as much as, for example, with the Cardo. It does cost less than the Cardo. I think this is about 150 euros, meaning it's about half the price. But I'll get to one of the cons with that in just a bit. Audio quality is also very good. I have not had any complaints or issues with this whatsoever. And as the Cardo, like I said, I do lose connectivity or lose connection from time to time. I've had zero connection issues with this, absolute zero. It's been 100% perfect every time I've used it. So it's a huge plus. What's not so great about the Atlas Shockwave? Of course, it does only work with Ruroc, and this specific version of the Shockwave only works with the Ruroc Atlas 3.0. So you're very limited. So if you get a new helmet, you can't move this unless you get another Atlas. So that's also why I think this one is a bit cheaper, because it only works with one specific helmet. Another thing I've found, not sure if, but since it's connected to Bluetooth, it does take the volume level from whatever device you're connected to. And I feel that the bass level volume in, let's say, my phone, it needs to be louder in order for this one to have the same audio level inside my helmet, if you know what I mean. Let's say if my phone is at, let's say, half volume, and this one is at full volume, this one sounds less than if I have the exact same setting on the Cardo. So maybe that's, I mean, that's of course a small thing, but something to note. Hey guys, editor Matthias here. I'm editing the video that you're hopefully watching. One thing I forgot to mention as a con on the Shockwave is that you cannot connect to other riders. You can connect to like a passenger with the new, for the 3.0, but not if you're in a group ride. So that's a little bit of downside. So I'm gonna get back to editing and you'll continue watching the video. Thanks. So, I mean, which one do I like better? Well, to be honest, I actually do like the Cardo better. And that is mainly because of the maneuverability. Although this one has, I don't know if you can see the buttons here. They are quite small and quite a lot of them. And you really have to press, like, it's kind of hard to get to them, especially when you're riding and it's like in the back of your head. I have got better at it as I've used it more and more, but it's still a little bit more inconvenient than with the Cardo because, for example, when you get a phone call, you can press any button on the Cardo and it takes the call. With the Shockwave, you have to press the correct button in order to answer the call. If you press the wrong one, you hang up the call. And since this one does not have active microphone, you need to go into your phone to see who's calling and return the phone call. So that's, yeah, that's about it. And if you think my voice is funny, it's because I do have a little bit of a cold. It doesn't affect you through the screen, so you're good. So, conclusion-wise, which one will I use? Well, I did say I do like the Cardo better, but I think for now I will keep using the Shockwave. And the reason being aesthetics. It doesn't clutter up your helmet, and it's very simple. And like I said, I've got better at using the buttons, and so I'll think I'll stick with the Ruroc Shockwave, at least for now. So yeah, that has been it, guys. I hope you found this somewhat useful. If you're, contemplating whether you should get a Cardo or any other brand, or maybe you should go with the Atlas Ruroc Shockwave option. Those are my insights after using both of them. Of course, I've used the Cardo for a longer period of time, but I think I still have a pretty good feeling for the Shockwave. You can activate the voice assistant, but you need both hands for it. So basically, you have to go in the back of your head and press two buttons simultaneously. And while riding, that could be maybe not the best, just something to consider, but it's there if you want it. Guys, that's been it. Again, make sure you are subscribed to the channel for more updates, and hit the like button if you found this to be good, or hit this button if you found it to be crap. Either way, make sure you leave a comment. What do you use? And how do you like it? Have you thought of something else? And let me know. Until the next time, make sure to ride safe and ride smart. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.